Hello everyone, this is Pepper Pace and welcome back to my studio. Today I am going to be doing some finish up work on this little boy. His name is Nori. He's not quite finished, he still needs his eyelashes. He is a custom order, so he's already spoken for. I do not normally do customs, but his mom had received a custom by me and she wanted this little boy to be painted and rooted in the same style as his big brother. So I am going to be working on little Nori. Now this is the Mayven sculpt by Milia. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I know I didn't, so I apologize for butchering that name. But look how cute this sculpt is. Really the expression is just so realistic. So yeah, we're gonna do the milk bumps on there, and it shouldn't take long, but I just want to show you how I do this. And I will be doing this on a baby that was painted with air dry paints. Here's the limbs real quick. So these are done with air dry paints, and I use Ultimate Fusion. About 90% of the time I'm using Ultimate Fusion. Look what mommy requested on the bottom of his foot, a little heart tattoo. So yeah, we're going to get started. Okay, now the first thing that we'll need is just a little clean vessel. I'll just move this forward a little bit so that you can see. Try to get this into the camera. Okay, now I'm going to be using the Ultimate Fusion. No, this is baby pink skin. Why did I pick that? Because it looks like this. Ultimate Fusion Flush Base. So let me just shake it up. And I'll put just a drop or two in there if it wants to open. And you know what? Sometimes it doesn't want to open. It gets these little tubes, they get clogged up. So I'm going to just stick a needle in there and just kind of get it unclogged. All right, shake it up. Okay, that should be pretty good, a pretty good amount. I'm going to be using this heavy gel matte. This is just a base. Okay, so when we're painting Reborns, we are using acrylic paints. And this is just acrylic base paint without the tint. And what it does, it just, I don't know, it kind of gives it thickness, but it also kind of dilutes it a little bit. It gives it body, in my opinion. Well, let's just use a little bit more. And this is the part that you probably don't see a lot of people do when they are mixing up their air dry paints, is you probably don't see them mixing up the matte, the heavy gel matte. But I put it in almost all of the paint that I mix up. All right. And let's see if we need to add water. Okay, now what we're gonna do is just we're gonna take that same needle, and we're going to just dot the nose with the paint. Okay, so let's get him in frame, and we'll see if I need to add water. And Mom requested that I make very small dots. That's too small. Okay, let's get a crown needle. I can find one of my crown needles. Here it is. Okay, here is a crown needle. If you were to look at you see how the point, the tip, there's a crown in there, and that's how you collect the hair, so there's not barbs. Okay, so let us try again. All right, so we're gonna try to collect some, and then dot, 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 dot. Now you notice that I did not put any white in here. I'm just using the pigmented, the base coat pigment. See, we got a little bit here. She said she didn't want too many. We don't want to overdo it. Not that much paint. And maybe a few right here. And Mom did not want any on the forehead, just on the nose. Oh, that might be a bit much. Let's kind of get that one off. Oh, that looks pretty good. Maybe just one more. I'm just gonna use this and then kind of, it's starting to dry now. And just a little bit right here. Okay, let's get this brush into water. All right, and we'll just pull the camera out a little bit, and we'll get kind of an idea of what little Nori looks like. And then if you want to stay tuned a little bit later, I'm going to put varnish over this part to keep it intact. And I blushed the elbows and I forgot to varnish it, so I got to do that. But when I come back after everything is varnished, I will show you how I put the strip lashes on and I'll show you how I put little Nori together. Okay, so that was pretty quick. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back a little bit later.